And look at the size of that Mama Jamma Uncle Bull cow. Look at this thing, guys. Yeah, it's as big as my freaking hand. I have never, ever, ever seen one of these before. But anyways, this is a giant red habanero. Unless you're from the South, then it's giant red habanero. Giant red habanero from Refine and Fire Chilies. Thank you, Jim. I've never seen anything like this. I'm going to cut it open. I have this with my breakfast. Holy mackerel. Look at the placenta and the vein action going on there. Wow. Smells like a red pod. You can smell that there's some heat in it. All right, so giant red habanero from Refine and Fire Chilies. I also have, I'll give you guys a spoiler, a giant chocolate habanero. And that thing is equally as monstrous. Of equal monstrosity. Let's get a little food. I had to take a bite of food first. Or this will hit my stomach like a ton of bricks. Wow. Very thick-walled for a habanero. It's hot. It's real hot for a hab. It's juicy, fruity, sweet. It has a classic kind of red pod flavor and aura to it. Really good. It's really, really good. I've had a couple of red hobs over the past year that have impressed me, and this is definitely one of them. The ones you buy in the grocery store, they're not cool. I don't know. Just never liked them. The ones that I can get, the ones that I see here in the local grocery. My camera it's got that hazy look to it from the lights today. I can't win. Yeah, so let's go. Boop and boop. A sandwich. That is really good. Really, really good. So giant red habanero. You can get isolated seeds to this at superhotchilies.com. That's Refine and Fire Chilies website. And once again, thank you, Jim. I appreciate all these peppers. I truly do. I know we send stuff to each other, in the chili community, and people say they appreciate things. And most of the time, they're telling the truth. Then there's those times where it's like, you really, really do appreciate it, like to a next level. Because I'm just getting new peppers and new flavors, new heat levels, new aromas. And this is what I'm about. I mean, I used to, when I lived in New York, I would drive an hour, sometimes 2 hours, to go find ethnic shops. And I would constantly seek out new ingredients. And I remember one time, I found an Indian spice store. I do remember the name of that. It's called Indian Spices. And it's on Fuller Road and State Street. I don't know if they call it State Street. Well, Central Ave, okay, in Albany. Turns into State Street when you're in Schenectady. If anyone's ever been there, comment below. Indian Spices. And right around the corner, there was a Thai market. So eventually, I would take a trip down there, about an hour from my house, and I would go shopping at both. And I would just stock up on ingredients and spices and whatever else. Indian Spices used to actually make samosas at home and bring them in and have them in the refrigerator. So, but I was getting all kinds of chilies, dried chilies, and just they had fresh produce stuff that I've never seen before. And I just always have been that guy, man. I've been a seeker of ingredients, you know? I mean, the grocery stores back, I mean, the grocery stores have gotten better over the years with having more stuff, but I remember in the 70s, when I was real little, you could not even find fresh hot peppers, like not even jalapenos. That wasn't until probably 80, probably about 83, 84 before we started seeing those show up in my area. My area was a little bit sheltered. So, yeah. All right, now let's try you know the ultimate test is we have to paste some sauce on here to and get the pepper to stick. Hold on. So yeah, we you know it was crazy. That's why I said the first hot pepper was an Asian chili, about 100,000 SHU that an old Italian guy was growing. You couldn't get anything like that in the stores. You still can't most of the time. All right, sauce, pepper, food bite. I just thought of something real stupid when I was taking that bite. I'm like, somebody might screenshot when I was going, like, with the my old one of my old bosses. We were at some kind of company function, and I went like this and was like, I was taking a bite of food, and she snapped a picture of me and then texted it to me, and everybody was getting ready. We were about to do something, and everything was kind of quiet, and we're all sitting there. I just died cracking up laughing. It's so, oh man. Wow, that just made my morning. This is how I eat all the time. I eat hot sauce on every meal, and I eat peppers on almost every meal. And I love the mixture of the two. It's an umami to me. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's awesome. Giant Red Habanero. Wow. That's so good. You guys want isolated seeds to that? Refined and fired chilies, superhotchilies.com. Go get you some.